Always a treat to see a date. Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Stepping up now, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him. So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Blackmon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate, Adrian Beltre will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, pop back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Popped him up. Realmuto shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. No balls and a strike to count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one stayed too low apparently. Missed with a slider.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off with a 51. Third baseman, Paul.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz moving in, 1 down. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Realmuto.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Springer giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. In now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here comes the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz moves over, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Finley is there. 1 away. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. The pitcher, John Lester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 the count. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Zunino leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Finley back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in once again, D. Gordon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Finley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Two and 1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. High pop-up. Moustakas over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Count is 1-2 now. Finley leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's running again, and that one got a piece of him. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground for Crawford, this could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Into the box now, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And that misses. 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. Goldschmidt charging in on it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Nelson Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Martinez on third with 2 out. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Gone! The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Now batting, Adrian Beltre. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to...
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Up high in the air. Lester has a play. 1 out. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. 1. Run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So coming to the plate, Ross Stripling. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nelson Cruz will look to provide a little punch off the bench.
Nelson Cruz.
The start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Finley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is pulled into right. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Leading off for Southbrook.
Paul DeYoung will come on now as the pinch hitter. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hand has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll step off and try again. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Gordon is there. And there's 1 down now. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Adrian Beltre. Your attention. Now pitching,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Count even now at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Grounded to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around. Here's D. Gordon now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bregman is there, 1 away. Here's George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Blake Harlan.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a 6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Paul.
From the stretch. There's a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. On to Lansdowne and gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Carter. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that misses low and away, ball 1. In there, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Smoke in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Trinan, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. The 0-1 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Way outside. 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke. Pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Justin Smoke.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Beltre has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Finley is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Leading off the inning, Steve Finley, as they'll look to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by...
Now pitching.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches.
And the right fielder is there to... So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started that swing a bit too early. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino, a hit in 2 at-bats. Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. Stepping into the box, Felipe Rivero. And his getting Brian Dozier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian. Eddie Rosario will pinch hit here, and he's the turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Eddie Rosario is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Smoke is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's George Springer, who could really use.
Leading off for South Korea. Right fielder, George.
David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance, Justin Smoke. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so he likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Jake McGee takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of.
McGee.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Martinez on second. Smoke at first. 2 out in the inning. Pitch outside. The throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the runners again are off here. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Left side. Oh, look at the dive. The throw to first. Well, a valiant effort out there, but he's unable to record an out, and that'll bring the winning run to the plate now. D. Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Gordon is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Martinez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Finley. They'll go to work on getting that time run. Josh Hader comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Lifted into center field. After it is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Nelson Cruz. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs, 7 hits.